Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making more of the birthday Miniverse. Let's take a look what we get. Alright, I could already tell it's the you could kind of tell what the themes are based on the table. So obviously if you get a blue and green table, that's a dinosaur. Looks like we're doing the other pinata. Those strawberries and cherries, that's really cute. I like the molds. We have tongs and a pink spatula. We also have food dye, that's fun, and some resin. It's gummy syrup for this set, and there are a couple nozzles to make that easier. The pinata pieces, we just did the dinosaur one, that was tons of fun, so I feel like I'm ready to do this one since I did a test run of another one. The 4-piece party bags are tropical themed. There's some leaves on them. That's cute. And some sanding sugar. And lastly, the foils to wrap them up, I believe. Yeah, the wrappers. 10-piece wrappers. So cute. And of course, I forgot to show you the pinata, the biggest piece that came in here. How cute. Oh my gosh, it's even red at the bottom. That's adorable. I wonder if this one, does it open on this side? I think. Or is it open for both sides? Oh, it does. Okay. I find it's easiest if you, maybe it doesn't open over there. Okay, it doesn't. I thought it popped from both sides, but that makes sense. Yeah, it's easiest if you stick a toothpick or something under there to pop that open. So when you're done, you could stuff the candies in there. It already has a string on it. We just add these, which are stickers. It's super fun. Let's clean up and get started. So this is way more in depth than the Dino one. We're going to add the red and the green at the same time, cure it, pop them out, add a little bit more resin, add the sanding sugar, cure it. Then we're gonna wrap them, put together the pinata, and put the candy in there. Oh my gosh. So that's way more in depth than I thought it would be, but it looks fun. And then I took the wrapper off, so there is a watermelon one. It was right in the middle. I think it'll be easier, you know, to do the cherries, because the top will be green. The watermelon I'm a little concerned about. I'm just gonna try it this way, and then the second time around I think I'm going to maybe do it with a toothpick so it's more precise. Oh, that came out less green than I thought it would. This bitty bottle is so hard to squeeze. I'm kind of tilting it back so it doesn't run. Ooh, that's a nice red though. I'm wondering if you could do light coats with like a toothpick. That's what I'm wondering. But you could at least probably make two to three trays of these. That's what I meant to say. Because that's what happened with the Dino, though this bottle, it's very difficult. I'm just going to put a little bit in there. Maybe I'll take a toothpick and coat the top. Or you can just care less and swirl the colors together. Make it look kind of cool. Make sure to get the air bubbles out if there's any big ones. Don't want that in our way. I'm loving this red though. It's a good red. It's pigmented. There's a massive air bubble. We'll deal with that in a moment. Oh, I don't know what to do with the watermelon one. I guess we'll try to do like a swirl one. I'm just going to put a dab of green in the middle. Then I'm going to put that reddish pink on top and take a toothpick. I have noticed that A lot of air bubbles come with these. So just take your time and pop them. They're kind of hard to pop, even with a toothpick. Sometimes it can be a little tricky. Sometimes they're bouncy. And I'm gonna kind of drag this through here. I don't even know if it's gonna look a certain way, but we're experimenting because we should have enough to make several of these. Way more than we need, that's for sure. Okay. Now I'm gonna get eye level and make sure these are flat across and add more resin if they're dipped down, if that makes sense. If they're sunken a little, just add an extra drop of resin and get the air bubbles out and set them outside. I will be using outside light since it's a sunny day. While we wait for that, might as well decorate the watermelon. And these two pieces go a particular way. So we're gonna start with what we know, and that's the watermelon side. The hardest part of this is getting the paper off the back of the sticker, the Dino one at least. Okay, so I'm going to try to line this up. It's a little difficult. Because it's very sticky, so be very careful when you're laying it down before you go pressing it in. But the paper, you might lose some of these, they can come off. It looks like a real pinata, it's so cute. So there's one side, we're gonna put this one on, do the sides of the watermelon, which should be easier than the dinosaur because it doesn't have all those curves. And then we'll add the seeds. There we go. Super cute. Looks great. I don't know, I don't think it matters which side's which, but you're gonna put one underneath that string and down the side, and then the other one's gonna go the other direction. I think this one will be easier to do first. Gosh, this paper is way easier than the Dino. I was struggling with the Dino. Okay, so we're gonna go right up to that string. Am I crooked? A little. There we go. And it should fit perfectly. We've lost a few little green pieces, but that's part of it. I hopefully have the entire birthday series, and I will be doing all the series, the full series, as best as my ability. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I also have a Facebook page where you can follow me if you want to see all the upcoming news for Miniverse, any kind of leaks that they have that I find online, and then links to where I get these products faster than what you find them in the store. So let's put that there. And pull on it so there's tension. Guide it down there. Voila. That's really cute. That's what that looks like. Now we can put the seeds on. I'll put the picture there so they have them going up at the top like that down. For these, I either use a toothpick or tweezers just so I'm not touching them too much and them losing the stick. That's how they have it, and I'm gonna do the middle one first. I'm gonna lay it down. It's a little crooked, that's okay. Middle one first, that way you can kind of get an idea of the spacing. And that's it. Kind of arch it with the watermelon. So here's the pinata with the stickers on, very cute. And also our candies are done. So here's what they look like in the mold. The green is very clear looking. It's not too green. And maybe they did that on purpose so that the colors didn't run together and turn to something ugly. I don't know. But I was looking at the wrappers for these and they are see-through, like plastic, almost like cellophane. So that'll be cool. Putting all the work into decorating these, you want to be able to see them. So you can see just a little bit of color. Guess it's kind of hard to show on camera. One of the watermelons has it on the rind here better than the other one, and that's surprisingly the one that I swirled. So I will continue to make a bunch more of these and then we'll wrap the ones that I think look the best. I made about 3 trays of these and then I was like, oh yeah, I still need some resin to dust them with sand sugar. So I'm gonna pump the brakes a little bit. But I will say, don't be scared to use a lot of the green. It shows up better when you do. And I'm just gonna put a very small amount. And I'm gonna use a toothpick to run it around. And then I'm going to put it, I think, in this lid and put sanding sugar over it. So I would definitely say use the tweezers they give you, or if you have your own, to hold these still. Otherwise it'll be pretty difficult. There we go. And I'm excited to see what they're going to look like inside that cellophane. That's going to be interesting. I'm going to try to keep it the red where the red is so we don't cover up the green. Now let's transport them into this lid. And depending on if these look cool or not, I may not do the other ones if they're not that cool. But let's go ahead and sprinkle. Ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot. I guess we can always lift it up and shake it off. Yeah, that works. They look like Sour Patch Kids, those watermelon ones. Those are my favorite. And this one kind of dissolved. You can't even really see it on there anymore. But let's pop them outside, see what they look like once they set up, and decide if we should do the rest or not. Okay, here's what they look like. I kind of think it takes away from all the work we just did trying to put the green in there. And sometimes they dissolve into it. So in my opinion, I don't think it's necessary, but we'll see. These are the clear things we're gonna wrap them in. I'll wrap one of each and then we'll see which one is better. But it shows that we're going to peel this back, lay one of the candies in there and just fold it over. It doesn't show it like squeezed and wrapped up like the Dino ones were. And again, this is probably like the hardest part of it, is just pulling the sticker stuff off of the paper. Let's try. Sometimes if you bend it, it'll come up easier. Nope, I think I just had it and let go of it. Okay, success. I have this clear one. So I'm going to put that right there. And fold it over. Not going as well as I thought. There we go. Maybe we are supposed to squeeze it. I'm gonna squeeze it down. You could probably cut the extra off if you wanted to. That's kind of cute. I'll do a couple more. They only gave us 10. So I'll do a sugar one and some non-sugar ones and see. So these stickers are actually a little bit easier than what I had thought. There is a lip around here, and now that I'm demoing this one, it's probably not going to do it. The sticker doesn't go all the way to the edge, and that's where you need to pull it from. There we go. It starts like right here, and you could kind of bend it and grab it from there. And I'm going to show you the ways I did this. Just a second. Let me wrap this one up. So it kind of shows that you can leave it like that, almost like a rectangle. Squeeze it down. So then it does look like it's in a, you know, a wrapper. But you can also cut the extra if you want. But I've decided to not do any more of the cinnamon sugar, and hopefully you guys can see this. I know it's a very light color, but the cinnamon sugar, there's no cinnamon. The sugar takes away the detail. Without the sugar, you can see the little dots where the seeds are supposed to be. So I think this one is way better than this one. But of course, do what you want. Do half and half if you want. Still really cute. And I think I kind of like it better in a package like that. But experiment with it. Make your decision. Hopefully this video helps you decide what you want to do. And when you're all done, you can open this and store them in there. Look how cute that is. And they also gave you those bags. Don't forget about the bags. There's 4 of them. Here's what they look like. You could open them and use those like party favors. Ooh, I do that every video. I spill something. Well, yeah, you could throw all the candies in there, all your wrapped candies after they play the Pinata game. Super cute. Lots of detail with the birthday set. I'm loving it. If you want to see me make the rest, subscribe and stay tuned. And I've already posted a few, so check those out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.